The night Marcus Reid's father threw him out, it was raining. "You're a thief! Get out of my house!" His father's voice cut deeper than the cold ever could. Marcus, 16 years old, stuffed 3 shirts and a pair of worn sneakers into a backpack. His hands trembled. "Dad, I just needed lunch money." The door slammed. He slept under a bridge that first night, listening to the city breathe around him. "God, why did you let this happen?" he whispered into the dark. "I had nothing, and now I have less." But hunger has a way of sharpening a man. Marcus swept floors, washed dishes, and read every business book he could find in the public library. By 22, he'd launched a small logistics company with borrowed equipment and borrowed faith. By 30, Reid Logistics operated in 11 countries. By 35, Forbes had stopped calling him a rising star. He was simply the name. Billionaires don't cry easily. Marcus had trained himself out of it. Then his phone rang. "Your father is sick. He's been asking for you." Marcus sat in his penthouse, staring at Lagos glittering 40 floors below. Let him suffer. The thought came fast, familiar. He made his choice. But guilt is a quiet creditor. It always collects. He flew home. His father lay in a small room that smelled of camphor and old prayers. The man who had once filled every doorway now looked hollow, borrowed. "Son," the old man reached out. "I was wrong. I was afraid you'd become me. I stole when I was young. I didn't want that shame following you." Marcus said nothing. His father pressed a worn shoebox into his hands. "Open it when I'm gone." He died before morning. Oh, inside the box, receipts. Food deliveries to the shelter where Marcus had slept. Anonymous payments for street children's school fees. A folded letter in shaking handwriting. "I watched you every single day, Marcus. I was just too proud to let you see me watching. God never left you, son. I was only his hands." The billionaire, the man who had negotiated deals worth hundreds of millions, sat on a cold floor and wept like a boy of 16. He finally understood. The storm had never been abandonment. It had been direction. If this story moved you, you belong in our community. Subscribe to Empire Untold, where every story is a lesson and every lesson builds an empire.